Hello everyone, welcome to New Roots Hair and Skin Clinic. I'm Dr. Shrenik, consultant dermatologist. Today I will be speaking about a fascinating and interesting topic, the temple restoration. So one should know how a temple has to be created. A surgeon should have an artistic skill to create those temples. So wondering how we do it? Let me explain. So first we should understand what is a temple. So here we can see it is an area between the forehead and the ears. So this is your forehead and this is the ear. Any area between this will be called as temple. So before understanding how we restore the temple, one should understand the normal temple, how it looks, and one should watch carefully the direction and density, angle and quality of the hairs present in the temple. So this is one young looking boy who is around 22 years, who does not have any receding hairline, who has a perfectly normal temple. You can see that this part, how it naturally curves. This is a side lock. You can see the angle of the hairs. Initially hairs are growing like this, suddenly there is shift in the direction and they grow like this. This is one part. Acute angle, they take it up. Looking at the density, it is actually less density compared to this scalp hair. They are placed slightly far away and all the hairs are of single hairs. There are not many double and triple hair grafts here. So these should be noted while we restore the temple. So in those who have baldness, you can see he is around grade 3 to grade 4 baldness. Here you can see this part, there is loss of hair. So while creating his hairline, we create his hairline like this, and this part, when we implant hair with the above mentioned factors, then this is called temple restoration. This you can see, he has advanced grade of baldness, almost reaching grade 7. Here in advanced grade of baldness, we usually avoid creating the temples because it will consume very high number of grafts, and to cover the scalp we will be left with no donor area. So in this we normally give a very high hairline and we implant only this part area. This is called temporal fringe, where he has lost a lot of hairs. If he intends to create a temple, we can give a slight protrusion in his temple hairs. So the anterior part of the temple, how to determine this? We draw few imaginary lines and we determine the point of the temporal angle. So one imaginary line from the bottom of the ear to the mid-frontal point we take, and another line from the tip of the nose to the frontotemporal angle. So wherever these lines meet will be his temporal protrusion, temporal point. You can either create temple like this, or if you want slight mature hairline, you can create like this. This will be his hairline. You can either select or this depending upon the requirement of the patient. So any hairs which fall beyond these hairs are called temporal hairs. So we should never fill or go beyond this hair. And this will look very unnatural if we fill hairs in this area. It's another figure depicting the temporal hairline. We draw a line extending from the outer border or outer canthus of the eyes, and any hair which fall beyond this is the temporal hairs, and this is how we create the temporal hairline. Again we can see the direction. They are all growing like this. We should never cross this line. If we cross this, it looks very unnatural. These are few of our patients where we have created the temporal line. So from where should we select the hairs for the temple? Usually nape of the neck, this is the area from where we select the grafts. These contain very fine hairs and single hairs, so it gives the most natural results. Single haired grafts are selected and these are best suited for temporal restoration. The angle of the hairs at the temple is also very important. If the angle is more than 10 or 15 degree, it again stands out from the temple and it looks unnatural. So the direction is very acute. We make the slits at a very acute angle less than 10 degree so that it merges with the existing hair. Also, one should follow the direction of the existing hair or miniaturized hairs which is present in the temple, which will act as a guide while doing slits and implantation. So few of the cases which had come to us, we can see how unnatural or badly done temple was seen. You can see here the patient claimed that beard hairs were used to create his temple. See, his hairline has become rounded like a female. Male should have an acute hairline, so shouldn't have placed hairs in this part. Only this area required filling. Here also you could see his original hairline was so good. Simply he wanted to reduce his hairline, so most of the grafts were placed outside this line. So it is looking very unnatural. And also beard hairs were used, so we can easily make out that he has undergone hair transplantation. I will show one example. This is the same patient from the global look. You can see how mismatched his temple looks with his existing hair. This is one case how we created at New Roots Hair Clinic. Normal male hairline acute angle has been maintained, and this part is the temple. You can see very fine hairs have been placed and the direction has been maintained, so it looks very natural even after 1 year of hair transplantation. So this is how we create a even natural look to your temples. So in conclusion, temple designing is a skill and one should select the clinics which give you the best and natural looking temples. Please consult us for more details and insights. Thank you.